Okay, so I am going to do an unboxing video. One thing, I put a bid in on eBay, and I just put in the one bid kind of to see what the prices were going for nibs and different stuff like that on eBay. The bid was 20 bucks, and turns out I won, even though I wasn't that concerned about it, and I'm glad I did. There's a lot of good stuff in here. You know, with eBay, I have always been very satisfied. The boxes always come clean and shipped like somebody cares. And that's kind of how I always sent my eBay out too, was the best possible scenario. So I got a bunch of nibs here. I was pretty poor in nibs, I guess. I had a few, but I really wanted a variety so I could choose the tip that I liked instead of kind of making the tip do what I want. I needed some wide blades, and I needed some that held some ink. This did come with some very antique ink, and here I'm kind of showing you the brown. It's all purple and not really brown anymore, or will it ever be? Probably. I got some yellow in here. When I used it, it didn't stick to vellum paper very well, and so I might use some basically just Elmer's glue or something to mix in there, just to give it its adhesiveness again and its quality, and it might be okay. Otherwise, I'll just throw it away. I did want a yellow, and so that was a good thing. Right now, I'm kind of checking out these pens here. Some of them are pretty ratty. They have tips in them that have probably been there for a dozen years or more. But here I am kind of looking at them. Thinking about how I can go ahead and improve these. Some of these are kind of unusable. Most of them actually were kind of unusable. Here I'm taking the tips out of those and the nibs. And I'm just going to let them soak in acetone, and it'll break down that old ink that may be in there. Again, these are very antique, and you can tell. It was nice. I think that I got pretty much 2 sets of Speedball A, B, and C, and that was nice. That way I could kind of pick the very best ones and kind of have duplicates. I'll probably give those away to somebody, or try to encourage somebody somewhere to, you know, pick it up a little bit. I have a little extra ink I can probably give with that. Here I'm just kind of showing you how I'm going to freshen up a lot of these. The cork on them was kind of stiff, and the glue had given out a long time ago. So I'm just using some wood glue here and a paintbrush, and I'm just going to reinforce all the glue and get those to set in there just right, so I can continue to use them, refresh their life, so to speak. So I don't know, I just thought on my channel I would probably want to put some unboxing and different stuff like that, just to create some variety. As I move forward, it'll probably be mostly videos about art and different things like that, and I'll try to you know, keep them entertaining and talk about maybe world events or some situation or whatever. But anyway, so here I've got these. I'm just going to play with them, you know, just kind of get familiar. I've never used a tip like this before, of this size. And so I'm just going to kind of play with them and see how they feel. Try to find my favorites. Even with paintbrushes or something like that, we all kind of gravitate towards the ones that have given us some success in the past. So here we go. Different tip. I'm doing L, I, and Fs, and I really kind of have fun with the F when it comes to just making them look interesting. You know, I wanted to practice a little bit too, but so they work very effectively. I think I go through a drawing and different stuff like that too, but for all intents and purposes, I want to do some lettering here too, but definitely some art. I really want to maximize the potential of love letters and how I make those. I think that that's good for the world. Alright, just a little bit of fun here. We'll just do a little drawing, just kind of show you, you know, how my mind floats. I'm really into spirals right now. I kind of want to get better at cross hatches. And so, different ways to shade. I'm just looking, playing, grabbing different nibs, different stuff, and kind of seeing, you know. I've always had trouble with these pens, though, to get them initiated when it comes to starting the flow of ink. Once it goes, but something you have to look at when you're using nibs and ink like this, then there's technique to it. There is a bit of skill with it, and you know, this is the skill that every child had 150 years ago, but for me, I'm out of practice. So I wanted to use this yellow first off, you know, just to see if it worked or not. And that's how I found out, was this picture here, that the yellow wanted to pull away from the paper a little bit and flake and different stuff like that. But there you go. $30 shipped from eBay can get you at least a dozen pens and maybe, you know, 3 dozen nibs. This is Rental Scissors. Good day.